Mesdames, Messieurs, Ladies and Gentlemen, meine Damen und Herren, since we were supposed to start at 4:30 and speak for 10 minutes, my speech is finished. Well, which is not a bad event, because I have very few things to tell. First, the curious topic we'll debate today. It's a topic which is not usual. It is the connection between science, media, and democracy. And why to have such a debate? First, I want to thank the President Buzek for his hospitality. He's a very generous man. He's chairman of a committee who has itself different competence, because you have industry, research, and energy. So you are covering different fields which are connected but distinct. And it's a problem we will debate today. I was very pleased to see your re-election as chairman. And you are also chairman of the chairman, because you chair the committee of chairman. So above you, there's just the sky. Well, why science, media, and democracy? Why to speak of this? First, I think that in the European organization and culture of this period, not enough importance is given to science. It's my opinion. I am for scientific education, formation. I look at the new countries, like for instance China, and I see that the other groups in the world give more importance to science than we do. For instance, you know that the Popular Republic of China is led by a group of 7 people. All these 7 people are engineers, all of them. You have not a lawyer, a functionary, engineers. When you look at the candidate in France for the European election, not a single engineer. So I think we need to infuse in our political debate, political thinking, more scientific notions. Because we suffer for an insufficient growth, we have a high level of unemployment. We know that it is connected in a sense with competitiveness. Competitiveness basically is connected with economic, scientific achievements. So there is a connection between science, media, and democracy. How to organize this contact? The Commission started to think of it 2 years ago, but now we have certainly progresses to do. Because science is not a matter for scientific people. It's a matter for the society. It's a point from where to look at the society problems. Technical problems, economic problems, health problems, and so on. So it's important to organize form a contact with the media, to have some circulation of information on scientific research and discoveries. I cannot understand how it is possible, Mr. President Buzek, to speak, for instance, about demographic change, which is a basic event. The demographic change on the planet is probably the main important event of all our evolution. How to speak of it without scientific debate? How is it possible to speak of the low-carbon society without having first a highly scientific approach? So the debate here is how to connect the scientific research, scientific education, scientific training, and the political debate. Because, as I just said at the beginning, science is not made for the scientists. It's made for the society, and you must see how to connect the most abstract research, because the research at this moment are very high level, of course, with the capacity of the society to recognize it, to absorb it, to accept it. And in this connection, of course, the media have certainly an important role to play. I think also that in spite of the effort by the Commission, in spite of the effort by national government, in spite of the beliefs of a chairman of universities or institutions, our global level of scientific research is still too low. It is. I'm accustomed to go, for instance, to the west coast of the US, and I see how present, how visible, how influential is the scientific research group. And you can go to the west of Europe, you will have beaches, palm trees, sunbathing, I don't know what else, but not at all this feeling that it's an important focus for research. My last word, because if you allow me to have one word, is we must not have a debate for the pleasure of debate, just explaining our position. We must try to have some usefulness. And we are near an important initiative by Atomium Culture. It's the launching of a system which is called research, which is a system of connection by the new numeric medias between all the researchers of Europe, the institution and the people. This research will be launched, I think, but Erika Whitgrell, which is a very competent handler of the system, will tell us probably in the spring, something like May, and it must be presented to the public opinion, it must be understood by the media, it must be shared by the different people who speak. So it is important that we present, you tell us, you teach us how to use a new communication for scientific people to be in touch with the global society of Europe. And I expect that we'll have some recommendation, some good advice to give, and we'll be very pleased to receive them. Thank you.